All right, so we ready to get into some news, Jenny?
Yes, what you got for us this week? There's been some weird stuff.
Well, there has been some weird stuff. The news is, well, the news. And as I said before, we try to keep it weird here, but sometimes we have to mention some things. So today, the president, Biden, comes out to condemn violence and arrests at college campuses. Top 2,000 police removed barricades and began dismantling a fortified encampment for pro-Palestinian demonstrators early Thursday at UCLA after hundreds of protesters defied orders to leave. Tent encampments of protesters calling on universities to stop doing business with Israel or companies they say support the war in Gaza have spread across campuses nationwide in a student movement unlike any other this century. And that's all I want to kind of say. We try to stay out of politics, but this thing is going on.
It's a lot of stuff happening right now.
Yeah. I think no matter what side and all this stuff that people come down on, it's a world event that's taking place. And I don't think we've seen protests in this large a number probably since, I don't know, you might have to go back to the college campuses in the 1960s to see something like that. So we'll see how this turns out.
Yeah.
Second story tonight is a second Boeing whistleblower dies after raising concerns about the 737 MAX. I had not heard about this story until I was looking for news articles.
Whenever whistleblowers die, it's always a little concerning.
A second Boeing whistleblower has died after a sudden illness. Joshua Dean, a former quality auditor at Spirit AeroSystems, went public with claims that the company's leadership ignored manufacturing defects in Boeing's 737 MAX. Spirit AeroSystems is a Boeing supplier. Dean, 45, had an active lifestyle and was believed to be in good health prior to his sudden death on Tuesday. Following the onset of a fast-moving infection, he was stricken with influenza B and MRSA and developed pneumonia, according to a Fox News. He spent 2 weeks in critical condition before he died on Tuesday. Our thoughts are with Josh Dean's family. The sudden loss is stunning news here, and for his loved ones, the Spirit spokesperson said. Dean is the second whistleblower to die this year after coming forward about safety issues in the aviation manufacturing industry.
Doesn't look good.
Yeah, Boeing whistleblower John Barnett, 62, was found dead in his truck in a hotel parking lot in South Carolina in March. So,
goodness,
that's interesting. I don't know if there's, if there's more smoke there, if it happens to be some kind of coincidence, but something to keep our eyes on for sure. I was able to show. We talked about this.
Do you have a nice story for
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We do. I'll get something. I'll get something in there. I was showing Jenny a video yesterday, and this news article goes along with that. We have talked about this on the Weird News before, so this is kind of an update on that. An Earth-like planet, tantalizing proof of life on this exoplanet has scientists in shock. So scientists have spotted a gas only produced by life on distant planet that could ultimately prove that Earth is not the only planet in this vast cosmos to host life. On Friday, NASA's James Webb Telescope went on a mission towards K2-18b to probe the most tantalizing hints of alien life ever. The gas dimethyl sulfide found on K2-18b has only one source on our planet. So the gas dimethyl sulfide on our planet only has one source, and that's living beings. NASA explained that it mainly comes from phytoplankton in marine environments. The doctor doing this study here, and I don't want to butcher his name, Niku Madhusudan, an astrophysicist from the University of Cambridge leading the study, recalled when his analysis showed a possible hint of DMS in the planet's atmosphere last year. He told the Times it was a real shock. I had sleepless nights for weeks. That week, I didn't even muster the courage to break the news to his team. While the researchers could say with over 50% confidence that the dimethyl sulfide was present based on the data sent by the James Webb Telescope last year, they said it was far from conclusive. but he's being super cautious, as any previous claim of discovery of alien life like fossils and Martian meteorites and phosphine gas in Venetian clouds have been debunked or challenged by studies offering more plausible explanations. Last year, NASA revealed there was the presence of carbon-bearing molecules, including methane and carbon dioxide, on that planet. And these findings come after the previous discovery that the planet could be a Hycean exoplanet, meaning it has the potential to possess a hydrogen-rich atmosphere and an ocean-covered surface.
Cool.
So kind of, I guess, what you would expect to find.
If it has an ocean and it's got living things in it.
Yeah, in the video I was watching, it said something about the fact that there's like methane, certain gases that are present, but then also the fact that they're not detecting other certain gases lead them to believe that it probably is life. The guy who's leading this information said that he would give it a 50% chance. 50-50 shot that they've found some kind of life on this.
So we're sending the James Webb
planet.
Telescope over there to get more information.
Yeah, so they want to examine it more with the James Webb. The planet itself was discovered in 2015, and it's in the constellation Leo. The Leo constellation. Its
nice.
mass is 8.6 times that of the Earth, and the radius is 2.6 times that of Earth. So it'd be I guess that would qualify as a super Earth. That's
a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was another story I didn't get quite written up, but it was pretty interesting. Scientists have, in captivity, they have an orangutan. The orangutan became injured. He had like a piece of flesh kind of missing off, like the cheek area. He got hurt.
Yeah.
So yeah, at first, an orangutan was seen treating his wound with a medicinal plant. So it's a kind of plant that is not, that orangutans do not eat. But after they discovered the injury and they were kind of monitoring him more closely, they realized that he began going over to that plant and he would chew up the leaves and make a paste out of it and rub it on his wound.
That's amazing.
I'll put a picture up in Discord for anybody who wants to look. They have a picture here, but it never became infected and it healed. So this is the first time
when
that
I was a kid and I went to the zoo, the orangutans were always my favorite.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that's we have those discussions on this show about life and sentience and and spirits and what could possibly have spirits. So there we go.
It's pretty neat.
Yep. And that was yeah, that was the news.
CMC Airboss said that he used to work for Boeing and he had a coworker that died from MRSA 10 years ago.